I agreed to check in on my friend's cat during her holidays, but what I encountered made me flee in fear. After just 5 days, my friend and I have known each other since high school. We ended up going to the same college, we moved to the same neighborhood, and started working at the same place. It was all coincidental, but it allowed us to be close friends, even though we had nothing in common but life and coincidences. At one point, about 4 years ago, she changed jobs. First, we had regular lunches, but then I also moved out of the neighborhood and into a house in the suburbs, so without daily interactions at work, without living close to each other, we just drifted apart. For a few years, we only talked on birthdays and major holidays, wishing each other well, updating each other on random life events, etc. This year, for my birthday, she wrote me and told me she's buying a house. Again, coincidentally, it was very close to where I had moved, about 10 minutes' drive. She invited me to her new house party and then messaged me after thanking me for coming. A few days later, she messaged me again, and soon after we started getting back in touch. As this was happening in mid-June and with summer just around the corner, we didn't have time to see each other again before I went on holiday. But we were texting each other daily almost. She told me she got a cat and sent me pictures. It was a gorgeous little rescue. She was black all over, except for her paws, which were white. It looked like she was wearing shoes, so my friend named her Boots. From the pictures and videos, Boots was loving, cuddly, and sweet. So, when I came back from holiday, I didn't think twice before I agreed to stop by my friend's house every evening and look after the cat while she went on holiday for a week too. I even proposed to take her over at my place, but since I had a dog and my friend didn't know how Boots would react, we agreed that I'd just drop by every night for a few hours, as my schedule allowed it. As her flight was departing before mine would have landed, we didn't manage to meet, and she couldn't give me her house keys, so she gave me the code to her garage. I could very easily enter like that, and the job was simple enough. Check that the cat had sufficient dry food available, feed her a little satchel of wet food every evening, change her water, and clean her litter. I was also to spend an hour or so just cuddling or playing with her. Simple and adorable, right? Wrong. The first night went smoothly enough. I got there at around 8:30, around Boots's dinner time. She ate her wet food really well, and then we played for a while. "What's your favorite toy, Boots?" I asked her jokingly. She looked me in the eyes, ran into the bedroom, and came back with an orange plastic mouse. I was taken aback by the cat's ability to understand my question, but I assumed my friend was talking to her all the time, and the phrase, "favorite toy," in relation to that specific mouse, had come by a few times. The cat was associating. I replaced the water and the dry food, cleaned the litter box, and then lay down on her couch to read a little. Boots came over and started making biscuits on the blanket, which I used as a cover. I took some pictures and sent them to my friend, who was pleased with my service. Boots, loving all the attention, ear scratches, and sweet talk, laid on my stomach and started purring, fast asleep. "Oof, Boots, what's this smell?" I said, trying to dissipate the odor with my hand. "What a farty butthole you have, miss. Very unbecoming for a lady," I argued. The cat meowed at me as if to excuse herself or protest, and then got off the couch. "Oh, come on, Bootsy. I didn't mean it," I argued back. I put my book down and checked the time. It was well past 11 p.m., pretty late, I thought. I packed my things, messaged my friend that I was on my way, made sure the garage door closed properly, and off I went. The next night, things went just as smoothly with a very similar routine. Little food, little play, some chilling on the couch. Boots again came to lie down on my chest. And again, that god-awful smell. "Hi, what is this?" I reacted, trying to grab the cat and bring her closer to my nose to see where exactly it was coming from. I didn't know whether cats needed their anal glands checked like dogs did, but I was guessing this one might. But Boots, as elusive as any cat, ran away again, meowing at me from across the room. "Fine, miss, I have to go anyway," I responded. The third night is when things got weird. That terrible smell hit me as soon as I entered the house. Oof, I exclaimed, and quickly texted my friend to see whether it was okay to stop the wet food. It smelled strongly of sulfur, like when my French bulldog eats cheese. Something needed to be done, I'd argued in the texts. This poor cat's stomach needed some sort of managing. My friend asked me if the poop is okay in the littler box, and sure enough it was. She suggested I reduce the portion, but not worry too much about it. Apparently, Boots can get a little gassy when stressed. I just opened the windows to air the place a little, making sure that Boots didn't attempt to escape. Thank you for listening. If you like the story, please like the video and subscribe for more scary stories.